I wanted to do a quick evening mindfulness journal. Today is August 5th, Monday evening. It's around 6:40 p.m. I just wanted to do a quick video as I end the day. I went to the gym today, did a little cooking, applied for jobs, read some books. And there's a prayer group. Sometime I joined, so today I joined. Thinking about a lot of things, but I am glad that I was able to not react in a tense situation where, it's when my kindness is tested, and where I keep saying that our kindness, actually it's interesting that I said it and then I saw that there is a saying about that also from Desmond Tutu, but of course there's no way, shape or form I'm comparing myself with Desmond Tutu, but it's just a coincidence that I talk about that our kindness grows. It's easy to be kind to people when they're kind to you, but then when they are not, to not react. That's important. And if it's something that in the past we reacted and we didn't react now, that's a progress in life. And that is something that we need to validate for ourselves. Like this morning, I was talking about what gets recognized gets repeated. And we think and remember that for other people, and people we want to encourage to, like when I worked, I had people in the team, and I would always make sure to write it down, to print it for myself so that I remember, because this is not our normal human nature to say positive words, to encourage people. We have to actively work at it to make that happen. So for us also the same thing, for us to say it to ourselves, we need to say it out loud, and then it really helps. So that's why I thought I'm gonna capture this quickly. I don't always do this, but I think I'm gonna, especially in the morning videos, I'm gonna try to make sure I start doing that, because I want to continue the goodness. I want to continue the things that I learned, because all of us, there's a picture we have downstairs what I bought a long time ago. It says everything has a beauty in it, but not everyone sees it, right? And when you think of beauty, it's not necessarily the outer beauty. It is the how somebody's heart, how the inner world is, right? How kind and nice we are. That's where the beauty comes from. And I think you would all relate to it if I were to say that, somebody may be okay from their outer viewpoint, like how they look like outside, but inside they might be really nice and kind and caring. And those people, you would think that are really beautiful. So somebody who has a beautiful heart is more beautiful than people who may look good, but their heart is not as nice and caring or kind. So anyway, so I try to strive for it. I try to be kind. I'm not always successful, I'll be honest. There are many times I'm not, and which is why I am in this transformation journey where I'm trying to learn it more and more, and to be more nicer and kinder person than I have been, especially for Alice, my daughter. She's 8-year-old, because I want her to learn these things, and especially for women, and could be for men too. I can speak for only a woman because I'm a woman. I think life and our thinking shifts in so many ways after we become a mom. One of the interesting experiences was, I remember when I used to go to India, this long flight, there'll always be kids crying on the plane. And I remember my perspective about that was so different. I'd be like, oh my God, why is this kid crying? And why can't the parents help him? And then this time last year when I came back from India, or even maybe while going, but especially when I was coming back, one lady, the mom, was sitting next to me, and there was a little baby, and the baby was probably, I don't know, like 6 months old or 3 months old. He was really young, and the baby was crying a lot, and they were like literally next to my seat, and my whole perspective changed, and I'm like, oh, I hope the kid is feeling good. I even asked the mom, and I thought to myself how it was a while ago when I did not have a kid. So something to do with your patience, something to do with your how you look at things, and because you have been through those situations. Because I remember when Alice was 2 weeks or 4 weeks old, maybe 3 weeks old, I guess, around there. We went to a restaurant, and then she started crying, and I remember that we ended up packing our food, and then we left the restaurant because we didn't want other people to get kind of irritated from Alice crying or something. So yeah, because you go through that, and then you understand, and it all comes down to understanding. So in life, sometimes why it is so hard to understand each other and having conflicts, either if it's friends, family, or coworker, because we all have this very different, unique life experience that we had, either growing up, even if you were to grow up all in the same country in the US, it's a different experience that everybody goes through. And if you have a huge culture difference, that's even more, like if you grew up in two different countries, different languages, whatnot. So you have to constantly think about the how to understand each other better, where the other person is coming from. And when you do that, then there will be less conflict. That's what I'm learning. It's all about, like Thich Nhat Hanh books, he would talk about it's understanding. It's all about understanding each other. So I'm going to do a quick go through my senses in my mind and do the intention setting, visualizing, and then finally I'm going to do my mantra and finish the video. It's amazing when we think about using our senses, we really feel the body, or else we never even feel our body. So just did a quick intention setting and visualizing for the rest of the week to go good, for the rest of the weekend to go good, and my mantra now, accepting and surrendering to God. Speak kindly, positive, and uplifting word: love, peace, harmony, patience, kindness, present moment, letting go, past, present, all the challenging emotions, forgive everything from the past, present, and future even. And finally, look for positive in every situation. It's not going to be always easy. It's not going to be always straightforward, but we got to do it. Okay, so today, I think all things considered, the day went good. I was able to do some more job application, and there's a little more time today than I can usually do. More job application doesn't mean that, okay, more your job will happen. I just need one job, but I gotta keep going. And I do have enough confidence, because in the past there were many times I've gotten many jobs. There were times when I got 2 jobs and I had to choose 1 out of 2. So in time all will work out. I'll have to keep my positive, uplifting spirit and continue the path. And that's it. Okay, bye.